What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 19 of Touched by an Angel. We go all around the world, meet ordinary people, have ordinary conversations that transform their life. So let's see what God does. What's up, young fella? Chilling? All right. It's a pleasure to meet you, man. And just for the record, I just want to let everybody know, I just met you 30 seconds ago, right? Absolutely. So we're going to jump right into it, move up just a little bit. I know you're a little shy, but we're going to rock it out. So here's the thing. Life is hard for everybody. Kids your age, people older, adults, it's hard for everybody. What are you doing to keep your mind right so you can be your best self out here in this world? What are you doing?
Playing ball.
Playing ball. Okay, you like to play ball. Now, when you say ball, you talking about basketball, football, what kind of ball? Basketball. So let me tell you how therapeutic, that's smart, because sports are therapeutic. Sports and music and all that is therapeutic. In fact, that was my coping strategy growing up. I'm from not far from here. I grew up with not much, but I had football and I had church, so that took me a long way. So you got basketball that you play, so that help you keep your mind right and things like that. All right, so if I was to ask you this, what's your biggest challenge in life? What's stopping you from being your best self? What would you tell me?
Like, what's stopping me from being my best self?
Yeah, what's in your way? What's stopping you? What kind of things that you're doing that you need to stop doing, or what kind of stuff do you need to start doing so you can be your best self?
Like, stop being outside so long.
Oh, okay, I mean, that's cool, because it's your truth. What you're going to learn about life is that what I do and what makes me tick is not going to be what you do and what make you tick. You got to find out what makes you tick, and you got to master yourself. So that's what this is all about. So basically, you said you got to stop hanging out so much. So that's going to help you be your best self. So when you hang out, it's because you're not doing things that are productive. So are you wasting time when you're hanging out? And you think, okay, good stuff, good stuff. Can I tell you what I feel from you? I feel like you got some great stuff inside of you, but I feel like you don't stick with nothing long enough to really develop it and get to that next level. And then I feel like you get upset and you blame the stuff that you was doing, but it's nothing wrong with the stuff that you was doing. It's because you don't hang in there long enough. Am I touching on anything? I'm not. Okay, so do you stick with stuff? You set goals and you finish your goals and all that? Okay, cool. So in your life right now, what advice can you give other people of how to stick to their goals and how to accomplish what they set their sight? Because a minute ago you said you hang out too much. You're wasting a lot of idle time. So those two things don't go together. If you're hanging out too much, wasting a lot of time, then how are you accomplishing your goals with that time you're supposed to be? So tell us how you can pull that magic trick off.
Stop going to school.
Okay, excellent. You go to school and do your work. Okay, what kind of grades do you have in school? Oh, that's excellent, young fella. That's excellent. So when you think about life and you're, in the future, because no matter where we at in life, I'm older than you, but I still got goals for what's to come. So when you think about your life and where you want to go in life, you getting those A's and B's, where you want to take that to so you can not only benefit your life, but also the lives of other people. What's your goals? What do you want to do with that education? You getting A's and B's, what are you going to do with that? No, I understand. And then you still young, you got a lot of time to think about it. So this is what I'm going to tell you. What you going to do with those gifts, it all comes down to what sets your soul on fire. Like what do you do that makes you feel so passionate that you got to do more of it? Not just the nonsense and the stuff that feel good. I'm talking about when you're helping others, or when you're using your hands, or when you're using your mind to think. What do you do that sets your soul on fire that make you feel more amazing than anything else? Play ball, okay. And that could be it. Like, I used to feel that way about football. And let me tell you what football did for me. It got me a scholarship to college. It paid for my college for me, right? So this is what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to use your gifts and all the talents. And I know you may not have formulated your goals and where you want to go, but start thinking about what you want to do with your life, because it's all about desire. When you have a desire to do more, life has a cunning way of giving you that what you desire, as long as you hang in there and stick with it. You feel me? All right. So what's some advice you can give some of the young people on how to do what you're doing? Go to school, get good grades, and also keep their eyes on the prize. Keep the main thing the main thing. What advice can you give other young people? Stay out the streets. Good stuff. Good stuff. Because here's the thing about environment. Our biggest influence is our home and our environment. So if we always in the street, that's going to be our biggest influence. So where should they spend a lot more of their time? Where you getting those A's and B's at? School. Stuff that's going to add to your life. Let's say your life is an ATM machine. If you keep taking stuff away out of your ATM account, you ain't going to have no money left, right? You got to add stuff to your life, just like you put money in the bank. You are the bank. Keep adding stuff to your life, and the right situations will find you. All right, one last question before we go. What habits do you like? I know you love to play ball, you feel good at this, but who was instrumental in your life? Who did you look up to follow to get kind of an idea of where you needed to go in life? Was there anybody in your life that set a tone for you to follow? Who was it? Talk about that a little. Your mom. Excellent. So how has your mom been instrumental in your life?
She just took care of me and taught me a lot of things.
Took care of you, taught you a lot of things. Are you the only child? Okay. Are you the oldest? Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. So again, I appreciate you for talking to me, man. Do you feel better now that you did this interview than you felt before you did it? Absolutely. So when they say, why you glowing, what you over there talking to that guy about, just you tell him. Tell him I just been touched by an angel. You feel me? All right. Hey, yo, I appreciate this young fella. Listen, we touching everybody. It doesn't matter the age. Everybody is important, necessary, and sufficient. Even you, young fella, you're amazing. You got the whole life ahead of you, my friend. And I want to make sure, I want to encourage you to be all that you can be. You're going to have haters, you're going to have doubters, but just keep stepping over that, and eventually you're going to be where you want to be. You feel me? All right. You also out there, thank you so much for watching. You be great. And more importantly, be blessed. All right, young fella, thank you. Appreciate you. All right.